The Far East, yeah, Taiwan is sending 2,000 gas masks to Hong Kong because of the Hong Kong protest. You'd be surprised it's been more than 100 days.
Yeah, that's a lot actually.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it's been more than 100 days of protest. I mean, the protests haven't really died down, okay, but
It's like okay,
people are losing interest a bit, but their sentiment still remains.
yeah, me
And
like
just to give you a background on why Hong Kong is protesting, I'll let Nabil take over.
well, basically, try to keep it short and simple. The Communist Party in mainland China is they made a rule that the people of Hong Kong, if anyone is caught up, doing any crime, they have to be like transferred over to the mainland China, where they'll have their court sessions and everything. The issue basically is that the Hong Kong people are saying, but if a guy is caught up and put in cell, he should be remained in the Hong Kong prison, and all the cases should be done in Hong Kong within that over there. But if you, for example, if a guy is caught up, ends up going to mainland China, you never know what will happen to him. Where is he? Which prison is he kept in, and where his court hearings will be. So that's why people are freaking out about that, and there are a lot of human rights issues also in terms of mainland China. So that's why they are protesting, and they are saying that be it any nationality, with living within Hong Kong, they got to be persecuted within Hong Kong only. So that's why they're coming on the roads. They are protesting, and strikes have been going on, not just on the roads, but even subways and metros in different locations, and on parks. And this has Numan said, been going on for 100 or more than 100 days now.
Yeah, and it's
And
really affected the economy. And just to
exactly,
give you a little background, Hong Kong used to be a British colony,
exactly, yeah.
right? And once the British were leaving,
Handed over to the
they
mainland
handed
China.
over to mainland China not as a province but as an administrative unit.
Yeah, it's like a
So
semi-autonomous region now.
exactly, it's a semi-autonomous region. So if you remember back in the day, before communism,
Mm,
actually when communism came to China,
mm,
the people who migrated from mainland China to Taiwan,
mm.
okay, they formed their own independent country, which is called Taiwan, right?
Yeah,
And
but now,
interestingly
yeah.
enough, US has a policy of considering Taiwan as Chinese as well, but
No, they separate consider as a separate
no,
country.
no,
No, but China, basically the mainland China,
yeah,
claims that Taiwan is under them.
yeah, but Taiwan doesn't
Doesn't claim that. Yeah, Taiwan has
exactly,
its own flag, and they even have their own government.
exactly,
But the China tries to act like a boss, and it says that
yeah.
you are under me, and you will be like, I'll be giving the orders and stuff.
Yeah, but many international countries
Hmm.
have the same what do you call foreign policy for Taiwan that they have for China, which is
Really?
not really good. Exactly, because Taiwan, as we all know, is not China.
Exactly.
Taiwan,
The same for Macau also.
Macau,
Yeah,
exactly. I
Macau.
would even say Hong Kong.
Yeah, even Hong Kong also.
Yeah,
Hong
because
Kong
these
is,
are like progressive. These are liberal.
yeah,
What do you call regions?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. The
Whereas China is a completely different. It's a completely different scenario in
even the,
China.
the media over there working in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau is way different than the ones working within China.
Exactly, because the media there is a lot more liberated.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's, in my opinion, as Numan was also talking about this whole scenario, yeah, I feel the people of Hong Kong are doing the right thing, but
Hmm.
yeah, China is being stubborn,
Yeah, right.
and they are thinking that
Are they sending forces to Hong Kong?
they have actually, and they are doing their, what according to the Chinese government, they are saying that
China
we.
just likes to swing its big dick around, right?
Exactly, man. They're trying to be like bossy and all that shit and stuff. But what the mainland China is saying that we are doing our drills only over here. We're just practicing our. But that's
What
bullcrap.
bullshit,
Yeah,
man.
that's bullshit. They're practicing on the freaking roads of Hong Kong. That's messed up. So that they are basically trying to show indirectly to the people of Hong Kong that hey, we can use muscle. So if you guys go against us, we will use force, and that thing is freaking us out, that because already like a few weeks back, mainland China sent their undercover guys dressed up as protests, or and once the strike was going on and the cops were saying like to head back to your places and stuff, these guys, they barged in and then they started beating the protesters. They were dressed up as them, and they were wearing normal
That's so
clothing.
fucked up, man.
Exactly, man, exactly. And then once they beat up the shit of they beat the shit out of the people, they quickly ran outside, and they were like video clips, by just not by just people but even reporters, and these guys were like running towards the cops. the people, the guys who made the videos, they were saying that why did not the police catch those guys, because they are running towards them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like, if you see the video, you will see the guys are like walking and running, and went past, they walked past the cops, and the cops like they didn't see anything, they didn't like, they just ignored them. And there are even other clips also where the guys are talking with them, with the
Mm-hmm.
cops. So these guys, the Hong Kong police, are basically following orders, and they are from mainland China. Plus, they're also ignoring these guys who are coming with sticks and beating the protesters. So it's kind of a messy situation. China, basically mainland China, is trying to find ways to, you know, to silence the crowd.
Okay.
And but I gotta salute the Hong Kong people though. It's, as Nuwan said, it's more than 100 days, and they're still going for it. And I feel, you know, if it was another country by now, you know, if it's in Southeast Asian country where like it would be long over by now. But hats off to them, to the Hong Kong people, that they're still going on for this thing, man.